Why do the rich keep getting richer while the poor keep getting poorer? This is not a story about luck, nor is it because wealthy people are smarter than everyone else. The truth is that rich and poor people often view money in completely different ways. Poor people usually work for money. Rich people make money work for them. When they earn extra income, many people immediately think about upgrading their lifestyle. A new phone, a better car, or more spending to feel successful. But wealthy people often do the opposite. They use most of their extra income to invest in things that can generate even more income in the future. They buy assets instead of buying temporary satisfaction. They invest in knowledge instead of spending everything on entertainment. They are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term freedom. A poor person sees money and asks, "What can I buy with this?" A rich person sees the same amount of money and asks, "How can I make this money grow?" That is the difference. It is not income that determines wealth. It is financial habits. There are people with high salaries who remain trapped in debt. At the same time, there are ordinary people with average incomes who consistently save, invest, and improve themselves, eventually building impressive wealth. Poor people often focus on what they don't have. Rich people focus on what they can create. Poor people fear failure, so they hesitate to take action. Rich people understand that failure is simply the tuition fee for success. Every mistake teaches them something new. Every financial loss teaches them how money works. Every rejection brings them one step closer to the next opportunity. And over time, the gap between these two mindsets becomes larger and larger. One person continues consuming. The other continues investing. One waits for opportunities. The other creates opportunities. One lets time pass. The other uses every day to grow and improve. That is why after 5, 10, or 20 years, their lives can look completely different. Remember this. You do not need to be born into a wealthy family to become wealthy, but you do need to develop the mindset of successful people starting today. Because wealth does not begin in your wallet. It begins in your mind, in your actions, and in the choices you make every single day. Change your mindset today, and you can change your future forever.